Hello there. Are you looking for applying to undergraduate school and probably looking for a scholarship opportunities? If your answer is yes, please keep watching this video until
Welcome
the
back
end.
to my YouTube channel. My name is Cedric Shimwe. If you're a returning viewer, of course, thanks for coming back. But if you're new here, I would ask you, where have you been? This is not going to be a comprehensive video um, because I did a promise probably at the beginning of this year, right, in January, that I will be releasing some videos about the high school graduates, people transitioning from high school into university, right? And I'm going to make a video for high school graduates who are not going to be getting the national exams results that they're expecting, right? I guess the national exams are coming on 15th November, if I'm not mistaken. And that's not actually a long time from now. And a lot of high school graduates are just sitting in anticipation, waiting for their national exams marks. And I'm just going to give you advice of what you can do, right? Um, I need you guys to start planning your 2025 ahead of time. It doesn't matter if you're going to be in your best case scenario or if you are going to be in your worst case scenario, right? Because right now you are sitting at home doing nothing. Um, some of you are drinking, you're smoking, others are partying, and you are holding your breath for 15 November, right? For you to get the national exams results, right? So I want you guys to start thinking your life seriously. I need you guys to sit down on your own and write down your best case scenario. You know how hard you have worked in your high school, in your senior 4, in your senior 5, in your senior 6, the kind of sleepless night you spent, right? And sit down, think about the best case scenario, the medium case scenario, as well as the worst case scenario, right? And some of you best case scenario is like, I'm going to get the highest marks in your national exams, and you are thinking about pursuing a bachelor's degree at university, going to study, at the university of your dream, right? And that's fine. And there are some few questions I need to ask you, like, or give you advice of what you can do, like, if you are at the moment, you are in that moment of your best case scenario, right? Start thinking about the course you're about, to start pursuing. And are you going to apply the scholarship? Are you going to apply a loan? Are you going to, is your parents going to pay the tuition fees? Is your finances being sorted? Are your parents going to pay the tuition fees? Are you going to apply a scholarship? If you are going to apply a scholarship, do you know the steps of applying a scholarship? Do you know how to write essays? Do you know how um, you know to write personal statements? Do you have a CV? Have you requested a recommendation letter from a school? Do you have internet? Do you know the deadline of scholarships? Do you even know the universities, which university are going to attend, right? All those kind of stuff. You need to figure out all this by yourself before you speak to anyone, right? And if your finances are sorted, and think like, when am I going to travel? Am I going to to travel, to flying from my country going to another country? Am I going to catch a bus? Am I going to are my parents going to drive me to the campus? Is my accommodation already sorted? Are you going to stay on the campus? Are you going to stay outside of the campus? um, you know, Whatever the best case scenario, but your university education, you are thinking, okay, it's okay now. Do you have a contact details of universities, admission teams, the student life, um, the people who might actually, help you. Or like you're not going to fly, going to another country. You are also going to apply the scholarships at the local institutions, local university. And some of you guys, best case scenario, you said like, okay, you have already decided you are going to take a gap year. Others, like you already have employment opportunities in your PT for your parents, someone in your neighborhood, a family members, a family friend have got you the job opportunity, right? Your 2025 is already organized, right? You are ready to start everything, right? But some of you guys, you're not sure, right? You're not sure. Say like you're thinking, okay, I'm not going to be qualified for the university courses, probably the way like the higher educational council is not going to give you that medicine you want, that engineering, that law. Can you find other course, university course to pursue? Like, are you going to apply for accounting, project management, international business, like business administration? Like, find a backup plan. If like you've been planning to have the highest marks in your national exams, and and it comes like when it surprised you, right? Start thinking um, uh, other course you can study, right? Then some of you guys, the worst case scenario, you're not going to get the marks you needed, right? Even the scholarships as well the university wants, you are not going to be accepted into the university because they said you must meet a certain requirements. You don't have a plan for money on how you're going to pay for the institution. Some of you are going to fail completely. Like you're not even going to have the national, the national senior certificates, right? The national exam certificate, right? You need to start planning for 2025 ahead of time, even though you failed. You failed, right? You need to take yourself serious. Like say like, okay, I failed. I know that you are going to just take a deep breath and say, okay, I failed, bro. I failed. I'm going to be sad. I'm going to be embarrassed. I'm going to, but don't stay there. Start having a plan of what you're going to do. Are you going to redo the high school? I mean, the senior six. Are you going back to your old high school? Do you have a professor or a teacher at school like who are going to give you guidance? Of what you can do. Like, are you going to find another school and go to start there because you are ashamed to go back to your high school? Because some people like might be ashamed of going back to their high school. Even me, even myself, I can be embarrassed to go back to the school. Why? I know that everybody knows like I've nakoza mabara. But you need to start thinking about everything. You need to start improving yourself. I don't know if you're going to start finding the certificate, studying online, home education. Find the certificate, like, so that like by 2025, like your life will be, going what? You're not stuck, you're not sleeping at home every time, you're not smoking, sleeping, drinking, doing nothing, right? Others might also think like, oh, I don't want to redo the high school, the senior six. I don't have energy. I am not motivated. I need something else. What is that something else? Is it a job opportunity? Is it going to another country to find, a job. Some people are just going to rush into the urban cities like Kigali with no plan, lying to people and pretending like you passed when you did not, pretending like, saying to people, okay, I'm waiting African Leadership University to finalize my admission, Kepler have accepted me, whatever. You are lying to the world, and the world doesn't care if you're fine or not. Everyone's life is gone except yours, right? If you are going to be moving to the cities, go and stay to a family member, right? Or to a family friend. Don't just try to go and hustle, going to the university, hustling, like even finding somewhere to sleep, right? Those kind of stuff. No, I don't advise those kind of stuff. Knowing that the marks are not good enough, knowing that you don't have the money, or you're like just going to frustrate the university to give you the home, to give you food, to give you everything. That's not a good plan, right? So you are going to be begging people, you are going to be hustling, you are going to do, you don't even have a place to stay. Ask your parents, ask people, ask people to help you, right? At the end of the day. And if I would give you another advice, is just like start thinking about your passion. So I have met so many people who have never gone to university, but they are successful, right? Some of them they are in sport industry, others they are journalists, others they are YouTubers, podcasters, which career do you want to go? Like by 2025 you can actually start something, selling some stuff, starting a YouTube channel, right? Managing social media platform of the people, right? If you have talent of writing, like doing something else, just do it. Just don't just stay there because you feel like, okay, I did not pass the national exams, my life is going to be miserable, I don't know where to start. There are so many people out there who have never gone to university, especially like, let me give an example. Like, do you know this guy called Trevor Noah? Trevor Noah did not go to university, but he actually went and do comedy, stand-up comedy somewhere, like in I don't know, was it in Zimbabwe or South Africa? And now he starts selling himself, and he started glowing, right? And now he's a dollar billionaire, right? I've heard like people saying like even Sena Gerard of Irangarama did not go to university, right? Look, we are all drinking Inyanji, we're all drinking the product of Irangarama thing in the school. I don't know if it's or whatever. Sena Gerard, right? So you also can do something, start selling something, learn something. 2025, organize yourself, like sit with your parents or sit with someone else, or like you're a parent and if your kid have faith and you need to find out someone in your community, right? Is it a church, church pastor at your church? Is it the community that was just going to sit down and or like saying, my kids have faith in national country. What can you take this kid and guide them? Or do you want someone who are at university, someone who are ahead of everything, like the kids is pursuing, right? Sit with that person, contacted them like, can you help my kid to do this stuff, right? Because at the end of the day, when it comes to make a really big, bold decisions for your life, high school student, so many people try to impose their dreams, so many people try to impose their wishes. That's why you need to start resisting the temptation to do what others want you to do. Because at the end of the day, you are going to have the content. Your life is going to have to bear all the content, right? So whatever you're doing, whatever you're thinking, just have someone who's going to guide you. Yeah, I don't know if I can stop here. I don't know if I've covered everything I wanted to say, but national exams are coming on 15th November. That's why you need to start thinking serious about the future, right? And if you need any assistance, I'm available, especially I don't know if this November, December, probably mid-December I'll be available. Like I can support you in my capacity. I've gone to university and fully fund scholarships. I've started a business. I've gone to corporate companies. Have a foundation for Ishani. By the way, you know what? Ishani Foundation for Africa is actually accepting the students who have passed their national exams, and like the last time I checked, we have 50 above, 50 and above. The people who have registered, we support students in their academic journey through mentorship, coaching programs, and career planning. And also, when you graduate from high school, we actually connect you to the universities as well as scholarships, and help you to, to edit your essays, the guidance, the recommendations, the CVs, all those stuff, right? The questions you have, right? That's what we do at Asian Africa, right? So, last but not least, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, like, comment, let me know what you think, and what else? Hasta la vista. Hasta la vista. Cedric Ishimeki.